Hello and welcome, Forex fans. It's Rob here from Explominate, and I'm here today again with Old World, which is a game that I kind of put on the back burner, and I want to reboot because I didn't give it the fair treatment that I think it deserves. And that was because I was doing like so many things. I was trying to do the Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes Let's Play, and that didn't work out. It just does not want to work with my system, so I've abandoned that. And I was also doing the AI War 2 Let's Play and subsequent like tutorial series, and I also had Humankind coming up. So now I want to come back now, especially since I've just done Humankind, and check out Old World and see what you guys think. So I want to kind of compare and contrast, see what the changes are, what the differences are. There's been a lot of changes, speaking of which, with the game, because it's been about 3 weeks, and every week they're putting out patches that are pretty significant. So I have yet to play as Cyrus of Persia, so I figured I would just give it a shot. Plus, they've got some pretty cool units. They've got the Paulton Cavalry, which is pretty cool, but that one upgrades to the Cataphract Archer, which of course is, a mounted archer, which is exciting. So they also have some paganism stuff that I've just never really, I just don't know much about Persia. Let's put it that way. And with that, I also know that they have husbandry, which is great because the pastures are great. And, we'll do everything else just the way it really should be. We're going to do good, which is like we're like baseline, everybody's on the same page. We're going to also do role playing. So in this case, the various events that I'm shown and given, I can choose based on what I just kind of want to roleplay as, not necessarily what I know is going to be the benefit. So I do know some of them. I know some of the events, but I don't remember them by heart. So there's going to be some where I may make a choice that maybe doesn't really work out well for me. So we're going to take the RAD mod because it looks like it's maybe making a small error there. But that's mainly because I really just like the smaller unit sizes and also the bigger army looks. So that's just how I like it. And to each their own, because I know some people don't like it. So, all right, well, with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, great. So like I said, the idea really is to kind of pay attention to some of the changes and changes from the last, 3 weeks, differences that have really kind of started to show, and differences also in the other historical 4X, which is Humankind. So I want to do my best to play as best I can. I'm not the best player, so that's going to be pretty difficult, but we're going to do what we can. So the Achaemenid landowners are going to be the family that gives me +2 growth, +2 culture per year. That's great, actually. Here we go with the Arsacid clerics. They're going to give me -1 discontent per year, and I can build urban improvements and roads on sand. And monasteries and temples are going to give me +20 output, +20% output, I should say. And then we have the Myronid artisans, which are going to give us a lot of culture. And our mines and lumber mills are going to give us more output. And then finally, we have the Sassanid riders, which are basically like the military family. And their cities are always connected. I really like this to start because the idea of having growth and culture, kind of boosted at the beginning is a great thing. So also, rural specialist construction time is reduced too. And we can buy tiles. So there you go. All right, let's hit quarry, because I think having stone as early as possible is a good idea. And we'll send you down here. Actually, looks like that might be a spot. I don't know. There is a city spot. There we go. So let's go ahead and send my guys down that way. And then with you, the build nets is pretty good. It gives growth and food, which I think is a pretty good start. Looks like we don't have enough order, so we'll end our turn. There we go. So take the nets. We're going to take this spot until we can get a colonist there. A settler, I should say. And let's go look. Our troops discover a towering wall depicting images and carvings belonging to an ancient civilization with an impeccable record of their laws. Our generals want to preserve such findings. What do you advise? I mean, I'm good with that. Advise, I command, bring the walls apart. Oh, that's not how I think. I think I am glad to have such wise generals. That's how I would feel. I'd want to kind of like, show them that I have faith in them. So let's see what that happens. So I get aristocracy. So unlocks ambassador, which is different because I think they've changed that. They changed a few, like the requirements for like ambassadors and spy masters have all been changed. All right. So we do need to marry somebody. So let's look to see if we can do that. Family, yeah. I should wait a couple turns to see if they're gonna come to me with a couple options first. I don't want to rush this whole marriage thing, I'm like a penguin. I'm planning on being together for life. All right, so let's look to see. Let's do. I think promoting them to brave so that they have 10% versus melee is great. So we'll do that. And then we're going to have you sentry until we can get somebody down there. Oh. Alright. That's all we can go. Alright, a chief of the Gauls is brought to meet with you. The Belgae, the Menapii, the Senones, the Helvati. Our tribes are numberless. Too many to name. I probably butchered every single one of those names. We are strong. What are you? We are wealthy and offer riches. We are industrious and offer metal. We are clever and offer knowledge. We are mighty and offer war. Let's be cool with them. So let's give them some money. The Gauls, they could be my buddies. Oh, you know what? I do want this. I want the money from that, and it'll be the money that I just spent, really. So. Here, let's force march and take it. And we'll harvest the horses there. And then we'll come down this way. Although, as you can see, with the storm clouds that we're nearing the edge of the map here. So, alright, choose production. We're going to come back down here. We're going to do another settler. It's really just, what I've realized, it's very important to get that going very quickly. Grab as much land as you can before it all goes away. Although we don't have any other city sites. So, a marriage proposal has arrived from the Achaemenid family for King Cyrus the Founder. What do you think of these options? So, Shiran the Younger is the best option. What about, who is she? So, she's uncouth. But she's, well, that's funny. She's uncouth, but she's disciplined. This one is a Delver. So, as a governor, her mines and quarries would have 50% output. Plus 50% output, I should say. And she's charismatic and disciplined as well. So I'm going to take her. She seems to be a good person for me. A good person for me. Alright, so next turn we'll see that change. And with that, let's go ahead and look. What do we have? We need some food for sure. So let's go ahead and come over here and grab this farm. And we'll keep exploring this way. We might need to take that barbarian settlement out so we can have somewhere to go. But let's look. Oh, wait. I thought I took him. I thought I took her. Sorry. My bad. Alright, great. So here we're now on the city site. And then we can do... Well, let's see. We can add 4 culture per turn and then have additional output for mines and lumber mills. That's actually a good one. Or we could lose discontent per year, which is also really good too. I think I'm going to go with the culture. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and start moving over towards this barbarian spot. We'll promote you again to... So we can hit shift and see what this is. Plus 10% defense strength. Combat is just a straight combat strength. So let's do that. And we'll keep exploring. Oh, look at that. There's a city site right there. I won't need to take... Well, I don't need to take out the barbarians yet. Our expedition approaches an ancient monument. The structure appears to be the tomb of a great leader. An inscription reads, "Passerby, whomever you may be, I was once king of kings. Grudge me not, therefore, this piece of earth that covers my body." Leave the tomb undisturbed. I would never do that. Becomes gracious. I like that. Alright, gracious. What is that, actually? Let's see what that means for me. Gracious +2 charisma. I like it. Alright. And you... Do we have... Yes, we do have one worker. So what is your focus gonna be here? Civics and money. I almost want to do another settler. Let's do that. We're gonna do another settler. And what we'll do is we'll take this spot, and then we're gonna take this spot. Alright, next unit. You could build that, which would actually work out well for us, but we could also... I really think the idea of having this here is good, because it gives us the food and the growth. Alright, I need orders. I don't have them. Oh, look at you. So, Control 3 Specialist, desired by the Myriad Artisans. Produce 400 food, desired by the Achaemenid landowners. So, I think I'm going to be able to produce 400 food sooner. Oh my god, maybe not. Control 3 Specialist. How is my... Okay, so the family that I really want to kind of make better terms with is the Myriad. So we'll do that. We'll do the Specialist. And we'll build the nets here. And you're going to die a lot. And I almost want to take this city site. But I don't see anybody around me yet. So our scouts report that this area is cursed and blighted. Little vegetation grows here, and there's no animals to be seen. A foul smell hangs in the air, and ghastly moans can be heard throughout the region. At the center of the cursed land, they discover a deep pit in the ground, which seems to be the source of the moans and stench. Peering over the edge, they can see fires burning deep below the earth. Fill that with rocks, please. We don't need no gateway to hell, thank you. Oh no, look. The poor little elephant. I think that's an RAD mod thing. RAD mod screwed that up. I just saw a perfectly good elephant without them, so let's go ahead and do roads, because we'll need to start connecting cities. These two are connected because of the lake, river, ocean. I have no idea what it is. I mean, it's not a river, but lake or ocean, whatever it may be. They're doing some good damage over here, which I'm excited about. You come over here. Our scouts have encountered travelers from a foreign land. Although they speak a strange tongue, these men and women appear harmless. They wish to greet our people and establish relations. Interact with them. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, we actually gave them culture though. Screw you and your culture. Alright, they have 4 weak cities already. How is that possible? I feel like I'm doing everything I can to rush cities, and I don't even have that. At the announcement of the heir's birth, celebrations erupt at the capital of Persia. People gather in the streets to toast Princess Amethyst and revel in the hope of a bright future. May Amethyst grow and prosper. Alright, so we've got... Alright, so nobles in the court insist that we clarify our stance in administration. Do we support policies of centralization or vassalage? Negative 50% unit consumption, or more civics per year. More, yeah, we're going to centralize. And we need more stones. Let's go ahead and take that quarry here, and we'll end our year. But I know what I need to do. It is spring, and the tender flowers are in bloom, painting the land in vivid pastels. Your family and members of the court have gathered to celebrate the spring equinox, a time when light and darkness are in balance and hope permeates the air. How shall we remember this wonderful day and ensure that future generations may enjoy the same? I shall make us mighty and all shall fear me. I'm kind of liking that. We must codify our customs so all may follow them. All remember our greatest deeds. I like that too. Let's make everybody enact epics. Okay. I'm good with that. But let's come back over here and you come over here and take this site and sit on it until we can get somebody there. Alright, let's do this again. Let's do the nets on the crabs. And can we hit them from there? Nope. We can hit from there though. There we go. Alright. Great, so we can move here, get this done. And then once we can, we'll move over and see what else is going on over there. And, well, what do we want to do here? So our discontent's rising, but now we can't really do much for that without priests or baths. Our culture's weak. We should probably try to increase our culture. So we'll go ahead and add a festival so we can increase our culture. Egypt has got another city. I don't understand how they're doing that. The Hanging Gardens will definitely help us with our points. And it looks like we need an additional 200 stone. So let's see what that's going to cost us. 776, which is literally going to just wipe us out. But whatever. We got to do it. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Egypt is now at war with the Gauls. The royal family of Egypt visits the court. During a feast, Princess Neferrer of Egypt makes a shocking boast about how much better a ruler she will be than one day. Oh, that's never a good thing. You shouldn't boast. So Hatshepsut, the pioneer of Egypt, chides her for her brashness and turns to us for support. Yeah, she reveals her great ignorance. Just not smart, yo. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. So we could do the clerics or the Sassanids. I think this is actually connected, isn't it? Oh my god, it is. How great is that? So we'll do... I think this is a better one to do. Especially since I'm going to need to start making clerics and stuff like that to reduce our discontent. Oh, look at that. They've got the, like, building of Hanging Gardens going. I like that. That's cool. And now we're going to be right up against... Yeah, that's not going to be good. We're going to be right up against them. They're not going to like it. But it doesn't tell me why they don't like me. So... Doesn't say anything... Wow, okay. They just don't like me. Okay, here we go. So we are different. Builder versus hero. And we're close. Geographically close. Judaism founded? Alright, cool. The descendants of the prophet Abraham have settled in the city of Para, bringing Judaism into the world. The Jewish believers worship God through sacrifices and the reading of their sacred texts given by God to the prophet Moses. Their dedication is such that we won't pray to any other gods and strictly follow the laws set out by their religious creed. Will you support this new religion? Yeah, of course. Ask for a copy of their laws. Let's do it. We're with you on this one. All right. You now need to consider what we're going to do next. So we're at level 1 discontent, which sucks. But it is what it is. Oh wait, no, this is our new city. Alright, cool. I was thinking level 1. I thought for some reason it started at level 0, but it doesn't. Jewish disciple. I feel like that's something we should probably do. But maybe we do festival first to gain culture. So let's go ahead and do the festival and then bust out a Jewish disciple. That should be good. Alright, good to go. All right, Shiran the Younger has converted to Judaism. Awesome. And then Phraates the Romantic has converted to Judaism. The Arsacid, yeah, and Achaemenid families have engaged in a heated land dispute. The Arsacids believe that they have ancestral rights of particular productive Achaemenid estate, but the Achaemenids deny the claims. Oof. Who did we piss off? We pissed off the Achaemenids for sure, because we can afford to. So now they're a little bit more in the middle. But what do these guys want? Why are you unhappy with me? So we are different. Builder versus hero. We're missing luxuries, gems, and dyes, and they're just discontent. Well, I don't see any gems or dyes, so I think you're going to be a wee bit screwed there. All right, well, let's come over here and see. No, we don't need food as much. We could use orders for sure. We could always use orders. Let's build the pasture. Yes. All right, we've taken that out, and we'll be able to take that city site now. And then we're going to go ahead and sentry. And the settler will be done in one turn, which is great because that will put us at 4 cities to Egypt's 5. Bring you on down here. And choose production. We'll do the festival here too. What about council? We'll need some money. We do need some money, so let's go ahead and do that as well. Let's queue that up. We can always come back, if we need to. So, all right, messengers from the nation of Assyria greet our scouts, inviting them to an informal gathering. These agents of the Assyrian court appear pleased to make contact with us, and they encourage warm relations. Yeah, let's start things off on the right note. Why not? Ashurbanipal is plus 40. Queen Hatshepsut is negative 20. I have a feeling we are going to end up not liking each other. Being this close is definitely going to create some friction. Alright, well, let's build a mine since we're not making any excess iron. And with you, yeah, we'll come back out here. And, well, first of all, let's go ahead and harvest the elephants. And let's come over here and see what you've got. Show me what you got. Alright, this will be for plus 3 food, plus 1 growth, plus 1 science. And it spreads our borders. Is there any reason to spread our borders that way? No. I don't see anything there. But maybe we spread our borders this way. Plus 2 stone, plus 1 civic, plus 1 science. Plus we do need to do the specialist. We haven't been doing that. I've screwed up. Princess Amethyst is not old enough to be tutored by her courtiers. Alright. Border growth's good. Let's do that. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, cool. War demand. An entourage of grim ambassadors arrived from Egypt. They bring a message to the ruler Hatshepsut. She demands that we declare war against our enemy, the Gauls. No. Although the Gauls aren't on our... We are different. Greedy versus gracious. You know what? Yes, okay. During a royal feast, you share an enchanting conversation with one of your minor courtiers. The wine flows freely as the two of you talk late into the night. As the revels close, your companion lingers on. No, I am faithful. Over numerous encounters, you have found yourself drawn to oligarch Pharnasnapsis the Younger. Your shared interest in scaring the ever-living daylights out of those around you proves to be solid ground for an alarming friendship. How shall you build this relationship? I will place them in my confidence and bind them to me. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I don't even know what that did, but we're going to do it. Alright, so now at this, we could look to what's going to be what. Looks like these guys will be the happiest. Plus 10 from the distance. Though we are on bad terms with this family here. Pillage improvements. Let's see. Let's do this because I really do need to kind of keep them a little more on our good side. How are you connected? No, wait, hold up. I think you're supposed to, like, hold V. Oh, wow, okay. So it's because I'm connected to this that I'm connected to that. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Alright, next unit. Let's see what we've got. Let's bring it over here. We can harvest some silver. And we'll then harvest some horses, because those are always good. Do we have... We do have... No, we don't have a worker here. So it's best we do a worker so we can start doing some improvements here. Zoroastrianism founded in Utica. Alright, so... Looks like we are the religious... Wow, why are you so upset? No. Alright, we could make the ambassador. That's great. -1 growth per city. We're going to have to wait for somebody else then. Because that's awful. I don't want your crap. Oh, I didn't harvest the horses. There's another city site. And it's on the ocean lake here thing too. So that's good. That'll keep us connected. A young woman arrives in Para. Her appearance leaving no doubt that her journey has been an arduous one. She has been captured by the Gauls and languished as a hostage in their camp until she managed to gather an entire group of other hostages and escape with them. They spent several days on the run until the maiden got to Para, even swimming across a river on her journey. There are rumors among your soldiers that even Latica the Gaul was impressed by the audacity of this escape. Her skills could be great in the court, and other hostages are welcome to settle in. Yes. That's what we're going to do. A new court soldier, Artikama, has joined the court. Her experience in matters of war will help Persia. Alright, I'm good with that. So, is there somebody that we... Oh, look at that. Plus 70 tribe opinion and plus 2 growth per city. I like that. That's who I was waiting for. I didn't know it, but that's who I was waiting for. Alright. Although the Gauls are already on our bad side, because I screwed up and attacked them. And by attacked them, I mean I decided to declare war. Because I was so easily swayed by the Egyptians. What can I say? Hatshepsut is very friendly. Alright, you know what we'll do? We're going to go ahead and center here too. We have 1 specialist of the 3 that we need. So let's go ahead and do that here too. And then we'll also set that up for here. We can make a fisher. Very good. Alright, cool. Next unit. What do we have? We have the opportunity to make a farm or a quarry. Those are what's recommended. We can do whatever the heck we want. Maybe we come over here and we do... Let's see, there's a mine here we could do. We could cut some trees for some wood. We can make a fort with some more stone. We don't have any ability to spread our religion through the city, though. So let's go ahead and do the food, because we are still kind of borderline. I like having a surplus of food, like a serious surplus of food. Not just like borderline surplus. Queen consort Baran, your wife is ill. No, don't die. Time passes quickly. Princess Emesis is growing up fast and eager to learn. I think you can be... Actually, I want her to be a spy master. Is that not a thing anymore? A schemer. Hold on a second. Let's see what's going on here. Can serve as a general or chancellor, governor, chancellor, spy master. There we go. Let's let her do philosophy then. Alright, you heal again. Alright, one more turn, and then we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. Alright, so the Arsakid family has converted to Judaism. That's good. The Hanging Garden is completed by Persia. That's me. Queen consort is now severely ill, which means she's going to die. She going to die. And that's alright. You know what? Chancellor and the Chariot. I really like that. Or Treasury. I do need treasuries. Plus 10. Yeah, we're going to have to do that first. I need the money. Seeking knowledge. Word of our knowledge of husbandry has... You know what? We'll give it to Assyria. So they want our husbandry. They're going to owe us something in return if we do that. So, yeah, now owes a favor. And it is done. The Hanging Gardens will stand as a testament to our people for all time. A symbol of our accomplishments today and of the glories yet to come. Very good. So, a letter arrives from Princess Amethyst, describing her classes, hours spent learnings, stimulating debates among peers and tutors, nights spent exploring the heavens. At the end of the letter, a postscript reads, "If you could spare the money, I would like to buy some tools for my studies. I understand if you cannot." We'll send the money. And then, what do we do here? So we can do a camp for 2 growth and 2 or 5 food. So we'll do that too. And can we build anything on the salt? The Temple of Solomon. Why can't we build a mine? Oh, this is Jewish disciple. It is not time. All right, let's not do that. Let's come over here and do stuff with this. All right, there we go. For some reason, I thought that was a worker. I was like, what? All right, so we'll heal one more time, and then we're going to attack the Gauls next turn. So in the next episode, come back for that. If you want to see some more war. All right, choose production. Looks like we're almost there. So 6 more years, and we'll make it to... Yeah, 7 times 6. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's exactly how many we... Okay, so it is telling me how many years it's going to take for me to make it to the next level, which I appreciate. That's good. So let's go ahead and do the festival one more time, increase that just a little bit faster. We also want to go ahead and queue up a fisher here too, so let's go ahead and get rid of these. +5, so we gained the border tiles. Looks like we now have these here too. Gems mine. Well, I guess we should probably build another worker here. Because we could use more. More development here for sure. My wife died. Oh, after a vigil attended by close friends and family, your beloved wife, Queen Consort Baran, has died. Becoming nice to be lonely, but you'll persist with the support of your loved ones. Should have ran off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and spread Judaism here. Make people a little bit happier. +1, upset religion. What? Why is... Okay, well that's not good. Alright, this is a good opportunity to end this episode. Let me know what you guys think so far. I mean, like, so far, I really want to kind of know what you think of the changes to Old World that have really clearly taken place. A lot of stuff, like a lot of balance things and a lot of, like, switching of professions and stuff like that. But also, I'm really curious to know if you've been watching my Humankind Let's Play, where I played the Victor Open Dev, what you think of the changes with that, and... I'm sorry, what you think of that and how it's compared to Old Worlds, you know? I think, of course, Humankind's a more traditional historical 4X, but I think this is clearly very unique and very different. So I kind of want to know your feelings on both of them. But Until then, it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to keep this. This is going to be a series I do the entire way. If I lose, I win. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep playing it until it happens. But I'm really looking forward to it. So you can expect an episode every couple days. All right? Until then, thanks for watching. This is Rob from Explorminates. Keep exploring.